Welcome to Chapter 0, Lesson 9 on volume. So starting off with our vocabulary, we've got the word volume, which is the measure of space occupied by a solid, and it's measured in cubic units. So if your answer was 372 meters cubed, okay, because there's 3 dimensions. So your formula, the volume equals the area of the base times the height. So the area of your base of a rectangle is the base times the height. Or, yes. So you figure out what your top and your bottom are, multiply by that. For a triangle, it's your base times your height divided by 2. And for a circle, it's pi times the radius squared. And we'll put these into action so you can see what it kind of is that you need to be doing. So here, the volume of a rectangular prism. Find the volume of each rectangular prism. The length is 5 centimeters. The width is 1. And the height is 5. So here's our beautiful rectangular prism that I just drew for us. So our base is this 5 by 1 rectangle here at the bottom. So the area of our base is 5 times 1 times the height is 5. So our volume is 25 centimeters cubed. Here again, the area of our base, 4 times 2 times the height, which is 3. 4 times 2 is 12, times 3 is 36 feet cubed. Now we have the volume of a cylinder. So our area is the area of the base, so in a volume that's pi r squared times the height. Pi we can put as 3.14 times our radius of 3 squared times the height of 6. PEMDAS wants us to do our 3 squared first, so it'll be 3.14 times 9 times 6. And 3.14 times 9 is 28.26 times 6 gets us a volume of 169.56 inches in volume cubed. Now the volume of a pyramid or cone. So first you need the area of your base. I don't know why I put area here. So the equation is the area of the base times the height, and then you divide by 3 every single time, no matter what. So it's the same thing as finding the volume of a prism or a cylinder, except for now you're dividing by 3. So if anything ever comes to a point, you got to divide by 3 with the volume. So the volume of a cone, so I'm going to draw us a cone here. Wow, so beautiful. With a radius of 6 centimeters and a height of 12 centimeters. So the area of our base is pi r squared times the height of 12 divided by 3. Because it's a cone, it comes to a point. So pi is 3.14 times our radius squared, so 6 squared is 36. We get 113.04 times our height of 12 gets us 1356.48, and then divided by 3 we'll end up with 452.16, and our label is centimeters cubed. So that's an example there of using the equation for the volume of a pyramid or a cone. Now we've got to work backwards. What is the length of a rectangular prism with a volume of 120 with a width of 6 and a height of 4? So first things first, let's write out what our equation is. So volume equals the area of the base, so it's a rectangular prism. So base times height, right? And then times our height again. So instead of base and height, we're going to use length times width. They're interchangeable. So the length times the width times the height. Now we're going to fill in what we know. So it says our volume is 120, our width is 6, and our height is 4. So we still don't know our length. Now we're going to work backwards. Simplifying, 6 times 4 is 24 times the length equals 120. To get length all by itself, we have to get rid of the times 24. So to do that, we do the opposite. So we divide by 24. What you do to one side, you do to the other. And 120 divided by 24 gets us 5. So our length is 5, and to be proper, we are going to say 5 units.